Sketchbook Tour. This is my first sketchbook tour, so excuse me if it's bad, but I see other people's sketchbook tours and I love watching those kind of videos, and I need content for my channel, so that's what we're doing. Yes, I don't have much space here. My desk is very small and everything's all cluttered on the sides, so hopefully this will work. For the cover, because let's just go into it. All these stickers were either like freebies from stuff I ordered or like gifts. These were freebies. This was a gift. This washi tape is actually little like hyenas, and a different type of hyenas too, because my name is Hyena, and my friend got that for me for like my birthday or Christmas or something, and I really like it, because they gave it to me. So let's do this. So this was started 2 years ago. I guess, yeah, 2 years ago, and ended a couple weeks ago, earlier this year. And I do like this first page. I don't really get first page anxiety with sketchbooks. I usually just jump right in. Most of the sketchbook is just OCs and fan art, so this whole page is my OCs. Yeah, and you'll see a lot throughout my sketchbook, eyes. That's a very common theme. And a little dog. TikTok audio that I thought fit this character. More OCs. I really like how this came out. This is more original character stuff. The Magnus Archives fan art. This is probably the #1 fandom that's in this sketchbook. I am obsessed, and I'm still obsessed. Again, more Magnus Archives. Character stuff. Some of these characters have changed quite a bit since I drew them in the sketchbook, because this is really old art. I like these though, and more eyes that don't look like eyes really. Magnus Archives. This is actually Deltarune. This is Chris from Deltarune. And these are more LCs. Magnus Archives, OC stuff. So these are actually studies I drew from pictures. So I found a couple pictures of mine. I really like how these two came out. These two cats. I think they came out really funky. And this dog too, I really like. This one not so much, but I like this dog a lot. I hate this drawing, don't look at this. This was for TikTok, which is like the how you draw yourself versus actually how you actually look. You know that trend on TikTok? So that's how I actually look. I don't look like that anymore because I changed my hair, but that's how I used to draw myself. More OCs. I like this one, and I kind of like how this one came out. Me too. More eyes. OCs. This is when I started practicing like front-facing views more, and now I kind of do them a lot because I think I got a lot better at them. More OCs. I don't like how that page came out. We're not gonna look at that. Or this page. More stuff. So I actually drew this one shirtless, but then I got embarrassed at the thought that somebody might see this drawing of my shirtless character, so I just kind of quickly went over it in pen. So now he's wearing a shirt. More OC stuff. Characters, Magnus Archives, but I kind of don't like anymore. This was a commission. More character stuff. This was for TikTok. If you know, you know. More characters, Magnus Archives, characters. I'm not a furry, but damn, are they fun to draw. More Magnus Archive stuff. This is Distortion. This is Michael. Character. Deltarune stuff. Magnus Archives, my cat character named Hector. This is all character stuff. Take a shot every time I say the word character or OC, and you'll be drunk, and it's only 5 minutes in the sketchbook tour. That's actually Shane from BuzzFeed Unsolved. Yeah. I really like how the shading turned out on this. I think it looks really cool and dynamic. Baby. And this I drew for a TikTok. It's Magnus Archives, of course. Question please. This kind of portrait with the funky background happens a couple more times in my sketchbook, but this is my favorite one that I've done. Welcome to Night Vale, but I hate how I drew Cecil, so I gave him a new design on the next page. And Carlos, welcome to Night Vale. And this is that portrait style again, but I like it less than the first one, and this even less. My friend made me, or got me to watch Reanimator, and we were talking about how this guy is pretty much, he's trans-masked, so that's him in the t-shot, and I think that's cool. Tommy Culata from Half-Life VRAI, character stuff that I draw my characters a lot, I know. But look, my art is a hobby. It's not work, so I don't need to like be good at drawing stuff I don't want to draw. That was a bit of a self-portrait, and my hair was a bit shorter. My character Alex, he's my baby. One of the characters I draw the most, you'll see throughout the sketchbook. Yep. And I made these little like charts for my sketchbook, or for my characters. I like how these two turned out, but I kind of hate the rest. So we'll quickly go over those more characters from that same universe. This is a little thing I did with my characters that are in a relationship. I think that's cute. This is actually the Walton Files, like that Five Nights at Freddy's type thing. I'm really into it. Magnus Archives. I don't like this one as much, so we're gonna skip over that. Mothman. Love him. Characters in Magnus Archives. Characters. Ew. This character, Harry, he's very much a high intelligent, low wisdom type guy, so I put that there. I like this kind of sketchy color style, which I should do more, but I just don't for some reason. More stuff. I guess those are like Egyptian deities that I draw quite a bit. This is when I started like doing Animorphs stuff, like this right here, because I'm working on an like animated type Animorphs thing. I have no information on a timeline for that, so it's just kind of up in the air. Johnson's with the service dog, because I'm self-indulgent. This is like more Animorphs stuff. This is Rachel from the books. I just kind of started drawing in my sketchbook to get a feel for them. More Animorphs characters. Tobias. I love drawing Cassie. She kind of shows up a lot. Half-Life VRAI. Love that. I still draw them from time to time, even though it's long over, just because I like the characters and I like drawing them. Magnus Archives, Half-Life VRAI. Sunkiss, the perfect dog. Characters, I really like how this one came out, and with her hair colored in. More Animorph stuff, I try to draw them kind of like in between morphs, because if I'm gonna do an animated thing, it's gonna happen a lot. Character, more Animorphs. Another character that I don't like anymore. More Animorph stuff. This was sort of the final design on, not for Marco, but for the rest. That's sort of the final design for them. Character stuff. More characters. I like this one. His little smug face. Characters, oh characters. What for characters? This is some sort of event actually. I don't remember what for, but for something. But I do really like how it turned out. Clone High, even though it's long dead. I think the new season should be coming out this year though, if I'm correct. I wouldn't get my hopes up though, but I do, especially Vincent, I do draw a lot. Super mega. These two are both self-portraits, but they look very different. And I drew some like funky angels here. More characters, and I don't like these, but I like this one. And how like the outlines are colored. Walton tiles. Yeah. I do like how this picture came out though, so let's just reminisce on it for a bit. Okay. Character stuff. I do like how his face came out in this one, actually. This was a girl from Pinterest that I drew because I need to practice drawing, like, you know, proportions and facial features, like, more realistically. And again, I'm not a furry, but damn, are they fun to draw. More animorphs and character stuff. And I switched hands because my hand was getting tired. Welcome to Night Vale stuff. Cecil, I love drawing Cecil. Especially now that I have like a more fitting design for him than what I was drawing before. That's a streamer actually. If you can tell who that is or know who that is, good for you. You get a brownie point. But if you don't, you don't. Sparky is this character that I dedicated a page to. I don't know why, but I did. I don't like these two pages, so we're gonna skip. This was when I was like experimenting with markers, and I drew his skin way too dark, because not that that's a problem, it's just it's not his skin tone, because it's my character, it's not his skin tone. So we're just gonna pretend that it's in a really dark space, even though the shading doesn't line up with that, but yep. And this is my Be Not Afraid little drawing that I like, that I also use to experiment with markers. Our flag means death. I love that show. I'm super excited for season 2. And yeah, I'm super excited for that. More drawings. Song lyrics, of course. Every sketchbook has song lyrics. I do like how this drawing came out though. That OC you saw before as a grass dancer, because I want to be a grass dancer, but I don't have the resources to do that, so I live through my characters. And this is Magnus Archives of like Elias Bouchard before you know what happened. If you know, you know. Jerry Key from the Magnus Archives. There's so much Magnus Archives in the sketchbook. This point I started to kind of give up on my sketchbook, so yeah. Yeah, there are only a few pages left, and none of them are like good, so I'm just gonna stop this here. Thank you for watching. I don't know what else to say, because I'm not good at talking on camera. Okay, bye.